Okay. Yes.
Rabbi,
Yes.
a quick question. How come on Shabbat? I've heard two explanations of this. How come on Shabbat, right, entering into Shabbat, like when you have Shabbat dinner, and then after you finish eating, usually this only happens once. I've noticed it only happens one time a week. I'm like, how come I eat? I'm like, I'm good. And then I want to study, and then I'm like, okay, I'm trying to study a little bit because I want to go to sleep right after I eat. How come I'm like, after 30 minutes I'm falling asleep? I'm like, what is this? I'm like, how come the whole week I can stay up kind of late, but then during this, like on Shabbat, entering the Shabbat, I can't go to sleep late. I'm like, trying to, and I really can't. Like I tried everything. I tried coffee, it doesn't work, and then I tried this, and then I've heard that it's because a new soul, like your second soul comes in, and it's so much that your body can't handle it. I've heard something like that, and then I also heard that it's the Yitzhara, like you're trying to fight it. I've heard two explanations. I don't know what if you can expand on it a little bit more.
Are you talking about Friday night or Shabbos day? Shabbos day?
No, Friday night.
Friday night. So the way I see, so if you drink a little wine, let's say, so what's the difference between weekdays and Friday night? If you drink wine, so if you don't drink during the week, so you're getting drunk. So that's it. You're getting sleepy. It's very simple. Like right. So for example, I drink only the only day I drink wine. It's only on a Friday night because I'm not learning. I'm going to sleep. In the winter, I would wake up like in the middle of the night and go to learn. But summer, since it's like shorter days, I would go to sleep, and that's why I can drink wine. But on Shabbos day, I never drink wine, never ever. Of course, they say it's proper. I never drink wine because why? I want to learn. I drink only grape juice. You understand? So that's a practical explanation. And plus on Shabbos, like when people eat a lot, so they say, yeah, you have second soul and you should eat more. And when you eat more, and we learn in the Rambam, and we actually learn in Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, who copied from Rambam. So Rambam, a great Rambam explains that when you eat, you have to fill your stomach 2/3. That's it, right? 2/3, and then you can function and you can live long life. But when people tend to overeat, so now the whole blood from the whole system, from including from the head, goes to the stomach and try to work with digest this food. So and Rambam explains when you have like when stomach is filled only to 2/3, it has room to expand, so it has to work like this, like I don't know how it works. So but it has to expand and then contract, and that's how it works on the food. You understand? So, but if it's overfilled, so it's very hard. It's very hard and takes a lot of energy. So people are very sleepy, very sleepy. So me personally, like on Friday, maybe I would eat a piece of meat, not big. But on the Shabbos day, I never eat meat. On like tiny piece, I would eat chicken because it's light. Otherwise, it's too much. Who can stay with that? You understand? So that's a practical explanation when people are tired, right? And so, but during the Shabbos day, it should not be. Why? Because you usually sleep much more than on regular nights, so you should have more rest. So okay. So the Holy Soul, when they say the Holy Soul, it's a contradictory. The Holy Soul only wants to learn. So how is it what one puts you to sleep? Does not make sense. Go
Thank you, Rabbi.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, what else?
Rabbi?
Yes, go ahead. Daniel, go ahead, please.
Yes, Baruch Hashem, Jose mentioned Shabbos and food, because I actually had a question regarding this back some time ago, and I forgot about it, but I remember this because of it. So we know that a
person that is single has to be very particular, especially with diet, in order not to go to sleep with much food on his stomach, especially not to waste seed.
Yes.
So how should someone that, of course, is single and wants to observe Shabbos and wants to have like a nice meal on Shabbos night, how does this person have to handle this situation? What can he do with the seudah in order for it to be like lighter, so that it doesn't make him like waste seed or similar?
Exactly. So that's an amazing question. So all of these questions are practical, very practical questions. So I would say start seudah as early as possible. So for example, if somebody goes to the synagogue, so there is a specific time that you have to start, right? So by me, they actually give an example. It's not a good example. They just change the schedule. Winter schedule is 10 minutes after the candle lighting. So I mean, it's in all of the places. It's like that's the regular schedule, right? But if person does not go to shul, so he can start the Shabbos if possible, the earliest possible. So what is it in our calendars? If somebody does not know what calendar it is, it's application on a phone. I think everybody knows here, but okay, the new guy left. Okay, so it's application on a phone where it says Plaga Mincha. So Plaga Mincha is actually 1.25 hours before the sunset. So it's very early. So if you have opportunity to start Shabbos for women also, right? Women who do not go to the synagogue, right? The single or something, right? So start as early as you can. That's it. Enjoy. So you finish early. Go study a little. So again, things with wine. So me personally, I know myself. I get drunk just from a little wine. So I'm trying to be very careful. If I want to study, that's it. No wine, right? But if I want go to sleep, I have the glass of wine and that's it. You understand? So try to start as early as possible. Start wine as per individual. So you see how much you can handle wine, or if not, so better do grape juice, or you can dilute actually grape juice with wine with grape juice. And that's exactly what we do on Pesach, right? So we take a wine, regular wine, and dilute with grape juice. That's it, because otherwise it's too strong, right? If I drink it's usually the time before Pesach, all of this so stressful. So and it starts after nightfall. If 9:30 I'm going to drink wine, I'm going to fall asleep. I'm tired as it is. So I understand. So we dilute maybe not 50-50, but maybe 30% juice we do it. So it's kosher 100%. Kosher this and kosher that. So that's not a problem. So and then you learn. So Rambam said if you go eat 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours before going to sleep, so there is no problem. So if you start Shabbos early, so by at 10 p.m. you can go to sleep. 9:30, especially in the winter, should not be any issues at all. All right. So very soon we're going to switch time. Okay. So that's what we do, and right. That's it. So and don't overeat, and that's it.
Thank you, Rabbi.
You're welcome. What else?